All right, guys, here we go. Just a real quick video on gold and silver. As you can see, we're still just kind of holding and loading on this short gold plate. And let me give you a little inside information here on we had this obvious resistance zone up here. Hit it once, hit it twice. High odds, high probability says that when you hit it again, that the third hit will do the same thing, similar to the first two. Okay, and that's true, coming down into support here. In other words, it'll bounce off the support. I mean, it's not 100% guarantee. It's just something to put in your toolbox to watch for. And then we had a little, this is not going to give everything away. It's for our Patreon members, but we had a little two up, one down play here. That's why we didn't get out of this short when we started trading under the 20. And what I mean by that two up, one down, when you get two smaller green candles closing up into, if I can get my pen out here, closing up into a red candle. Many times the third candle, this one today, will be to the downside, okay? And then again, probability odds, you'll get a continuation. But right now, this is current support at that blue dash line. And then if we lose it, in other words, if we, close under it or back test and fall under it, then the next support zone is probably going to be down in this range, really through here. Okay. See, previous resistance for a bit, up, down, until we caught ourselves, started going back out, then support here. So previous support, support. So we're looking at possible support and a bounce uh, down this range at 31, I'm sorry, 3100 area. Okay. All right. Silver here again, these little three zones up here. If we hold, if we don't start closing under or trading under that blue dash line, that last support here, see how we came, come on, Pen, how we came down and then bounced. Okay, if that holds, which it probably could, and then we have a ascending 20, so that's pretty good support. So if we don't get through there real quick, we'll pull this short position off of there because silver will consolidate and then bounce. But let's take a look at the overall markets right now and why we are expecting a pullback coming soon. Okay, first of all, here's our all-time high right through here on the S&P 500, that red dashed line. Let me pull this in here so you actually see something. Okay, many times, well, actually 70% of the time, if you want to get right down to it, when a market, even an asset, Meta, Apple, AMD, whatever it is, makes a new all-time high, 70% of the time it fails and comes back in, retest, okay? And we're pretty extended here above the 20. And as you know, markets just don't go straight up forever, okay? Now we did a little bit right here, which was nice. Everybody loved that. And I believe one of the catalysts for this is that there were so many people after the tariff situation. The first of the year, everybody just got devastated, and then all the FUD came out, and it was just horrendous. I mean, it was just a mental and psychological beating on everyone, unless you could read the charts, okay? And you can ask any of our Patreon members. We were telling them we were going to have a W formation coming out of here, and this was a low, higher low through here, and that was the bottom. And so we were scaling back in this range, and also kind of off topic. I know we were talking about gold and silver, but off topic, markets never just crash. Okay, there's always ripples in and hints about what's going to happen before it actually happens. Okay, And I'm not going to delve too much into that because our Patreon members pay for that information. But yeah, we knew based on certain measure moves and structures in the chart. I mean, what we do, simple. It's just not easy because it's like learning a new foreign language or something. Okay, you know, and then, well, anyway, there's a few other things involved, but we try to break it down as simple and simplistic as possible for people to catch on. And then also, coming from, if you're coming from other let me do this a different way, other sources of information, you gotta, get yourself out of that, you know, previous uh, learning patterns and whatnot and get a new one. But as you can see right here, another reason why we're calling for a pullback, not the end of the world or anything, but we're in this ascending wedge formation. Now, a lot of times, not 100% of the time, uh, you'll get up here and it'll roll over. Okay. And see, we have 2 points right now. So this is a valid, reliable trend line. If you get two, pivots, 2 points to post it on. Now, obviously, we haven't come up here and hit yet, but the first little hit here, pull back, second. So we're expecting that yet again. Okay. Now, will we come back? Depending on where we, hit up here, will we come back all the way down to this uptrend line? See, we have 2 anchor points, 1, 2. So it's a valid, reliable trend line. And we'll see how we make it through there in the upcoming, days and weeks. But that's what we'll be looking at in the near future. But guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the charts. And if you'd like, check out our Patreon group. Link will be below.